The Temple of Adventure. For the Temple of Adventure, please report to splash screens. Alright. Oh, explode evaders. What if I visit the bathroom first? I can't visit the bathroom first. Headphones must be wanted. I got that one covered. Splash screens, there we go. Unreal Engine 4. Oh, good to know. Oh, what?
Number 19? No? Nobody here got number 19? 20? Anybody got number 20? Number 20, please come and press the button in front of the door.
I think I'm number 20. Am I number
20?
I'm number
No.
20.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Finally, someone's paying attention. Okay, who's ready for the best adventure ever? Come this way.
Pre-menu cinematics.
Right, I suppose I should introduce myself. My name's Stuart Lilford, and I'm the designer, director, level designer, pretty much wearer of many hats when it comes to this game that you're playing, the Temple of Adventure. I mean, this isn't the game that you're in. You're just sort of in the front end at the minute. The game's coming up. You're on the way to the main menu, and you've just come from splash screen. Okay, so this room is the pre-menu cinematic video room. Some games have these before the main menu just to show you some cool cinematics to get you pumped, or it's kind of like when you go karting and they have that video they make you watch. It's like a health and safety video. That's kind of like what this is. So if you could get the lights, turn the lights off before we watch the video. Okay, great. So now just hit play on the VCR video player, and we should.
Oh.
Well, that's not supposed to happen. Are you sure you pressed the right button? Well, what's supposed to happen is it's going to play a video that sort of explains the history of the Temple of Adventure, the games, and the development, and what you're going to expect when you get through there. And
we don't need it. Let's just go.
It really could do with you watching it. I'll tell you what. I've got a script for the video. I'll get that, and I'll just read the important bits. Hang on.
Guess if you insist.
Right, I've got it in front of me. So basically, the game is made for the Adventure Game Jam, which is currently happening, and it's the premise is it's the greatest adventure game of all time.
Another game jam
set
game.
In these cool temples, these Indiana Jones style temples, and you're gonna have an awesome time. The video actually showed a lot of the really cool stuff from the game, like really nice visuals, like heaps of jungle and temples and all sorts of really cool stuff. It's a shame you can't watch it if you just imagine it in your head, and then. Anyway, let's just move on and get onto the game.
That's what I was thinking. The main menu, finally. I think I DLC. Let's see what's behind that door. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we didn't have time to fully implement the DLC room, but if you want, you can send a check to Scared Square Games, and the fast track is only just £70.
Okay, I guess we'll take the cheapskate.
I don't want to alarm you, but that VCR player that you broke earlier, it's now caught fire, and it's spreading.
Unfortunately, you can't go this way without a fast track, which should cost you.
I wouldn't worry too
much
about it, but from the DLC, it is spreading. We're trying to deal with it, but I just thought I should let you know that that's gonna cost us a lot of money in damages.
I think I ended up in the wrong one. Stuart, could you help? This is the longest line I've ever seen. Oh, there's a button. I want to go press the button. That looks like I'm just gonna fall. And I guess there's a floor there, isn't there?
So this lift is kind of like the loading screen when you launch a game. That's what this represents. So it might take a little bit of time for us to get to the next floor, because the game is so big. It's got to load all the jungle and the temples and everything. So we might be in here a little while.
Oh, elevator music? There it is.
Maybe I know. I'll lighten the mood with a bit of elevator music, just to sort of chill you out just before you get into the game. So I'll find that on and I'll click that on here. Here it is. I'll put it on.
What?
No. Right. Okay. There we go. It's off. Sorry about that. Just can't be much further. We're probably there soon.
Oh, I think we're close.
It's almost like the loading times you get on a PlayStation. Am I right? You're really getting the AAA experience here with this game. I hope you don't think that I'm stalling for time or anything, because I'm definitely not. You know, why would I do that? You know, we'll be there soon. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we are.
A game! We made it!
Woohoo! We made it! So,
That was weird.
behind this door, you'll enter the room. The room's dark. The lights will come on, and the game should be loaded. The Temple of Adventure. So please enter and enjoy. Thank you very much. Yeah, look, this is really embarrassing, but I've got to come clean. I've sort of kind of lost the game. I mean, the executable for the game. So you've been running around the menu at the front end this whole time, and I've been stalling you a bit, trying to find where I left it, and I don't know where the actual game is in order to load it for you to play.
I think I can see through the floor.
I'm really sorry. It's got to be around here somewhere, so I think I'm still going to try and look for it. If you just don't mind waiting a little bit, I'll tell you what. Head this way, and we'll sort something out for you in the meantime.
Alright, but I want to see some amazing jungle temples. Well, I guess that's
So I was playing
part of
this
a jungle.
AAA game the other day. I don't know if you've played it or heard of it. It's called Skyrim, and in the loading screens for that game, they have objects from the game just like rotating around, so you can just look at them while you're waiting. So I'm going to do that with this plant, this potted plant, while I just go and look for the game files. So I'll try and be as quick as I can. Hang on, just wait there.
Dun, dun,
This
dun,
this potted plant
dun,
actually was
dun.
made by one of our modelers, Tom, and he spent all day on it. So I hope you can look at it and appreciate just how
That
much
is a
hard
nice
work went
plant,
into that.
Tom.
He took him all day. He was having some trouble with the alfalfa channels or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know. It's not really my area. But it's really nice. It's a really nice plant. I think you should look at it. It's nice. I mean, I checked the folders. I'm 99% sure that it was in there. I checked the folder that's called game. I checked one that's called game_final. I checked one that's called game_final, game_final 2, game_final with a bunch of mashed keys on the keyboard, and game_final with the last final spelt in block caps. So you know I was serious when I made that folder, and I just don't see it. I'm like 70% sure it's in one of those folders.
Well, at least I get this nice
Right,
plant
I
to
just
look at.
checked the recycling bin and I found a folder with a room in it called Death Trap Test Room.
What?
Which
Don't load
looks
that
like
one.
it could be something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load that and we're going
Aw.
to go there and we're just going to start the game from there and see what happens. Okay, so let's go.
I don't like the sound of this room. Oh, come on. Maybe not. Oh, I can see through the ceiling.
Oh, it's a bit dark in here. Maybe let's find a light switch, maybe a lever or something that brings up some lights.
All right, there's a...
Oh god, you've activated the death trap. If you look up, you can see the spikes coming down. It shouldn't be so much problem. Just hit the lever again. You should be able to turn it off. It's slowly coming down towards us. Oh no, that just made it faster. It's coming down faster. Quick, do something. We forgot to program in an escape route. Oh no, it's going to kill us both. We're both going to be stuck here for eternity. Oh god, oh no.
Wait, I'm fine. Oh. And so the player respawned and went to rescue the disembodied voice of game designer Stuart Lilford, who was trapped underneath the death trap roof. Stuart confessed that although he and his small team had tried to make the game for AdventJam2017, that they had been too ambitious. Stuart apologized for wasting players' time and making them think they were going to play a really cool game set in a temple having all sorts of adventures. Stuart started sobbing, but then realized that the player had been an adventure after all, and they had caused explosions, uncovered ancient death traps, and the player had even saved Stuart's life. Both Stuart and the player laughed about their exploits and became lifelong friends for a brief moment before they were both consumed by the VCR fire the player had started earlier in the game, and they both died horribly. The end. Is that it? Is this the end? I am pressing to respawn. Man, I felt like I was just getting started. Well, if this is the end, links in the description. That was pretty funny. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.